After 60,000 miles, about 6 years of ownership, driving across 14 different states, tons of road trips and car camping trips, I traded in my 2019 Tacoma for this 2021 4Runner. And now that I've put on about 10,000 miles in the last year, I'm extremely happy that I did that trade. Let me tell you why. The main reason that I traded for the 4Runner is due to how I use the car. Living in Montana, I do a lot of stuff outside, so skiing, hiking, car camping, backpacking, and trail running. And I wanted the ability to safely store my gear inside the car, sleep inside the car, and keep my gear away from dust, debris, and rain. In the Tacoma, I had one of those tri-fold tonneau covers, and unfortunately there were still some leaks with that. And so any gear that I stored back there had the potential of getting wet and letting in a lot of dust and other debris. In the 4Runner, since everything's enclosed, nothing can get in, and so that keeps my gear a lot cleaner and safer. I am also able to fully sleep inside the car, so if I'm up on the Beartooth Highway or camping somewhere and I need to stop and sleep inside my car, I can do that comfortably with the 4Runner. In the Tacoma, I tried a few times, but I just don't fit all that well. If you're interested in a video on how I sleep inside my 4Runner, I'll have a video link to that down below. Now, you could argue that I could have just bought a topper for my Tacoma and solved some of the issues that I was having, but they're still not completely weather sealed. I've read so many forums that some of them still have leaks. They still allow dust and other debris to get into, whereas this is completely weather sealed. I don't have any issues with water seepage here, as well as the cost of a topper to add to the Tacoma almost made up for the premium difference that I had to pay for the 4Runner anyways. So I didn't really see the benefit of adding a topper versus just getting a 4Runner. A small feature of the 4Runner that I've come to really enjoy is this ability to drop down the rear window fully. It allows for a lot of airflow when you're driving, as well as if you do have a desire to camp inside, gets you a lot of airflow while you're camping, while you're stationary. You can get bug nets that go over this as well, so if you're in a buggy area, they won't be coming in and bothering you. As well as if you find a nice scenic campsite, you're able to drop this down. You can sit or lay down inside and just enjoy the view, going to bed, taking a nap, reading a book, or eating a snack or something like that. So it was something small that I didn't think would make too big of a difference when I bought the car, but it's something that I've really come to enjoy and I use pretty frequently too. Another difference that I wanted to talk about between the Tacoma and the 4Runner is the interior build quality. On my Tacoma, I developed a couple of rattles and creaks on the interior that I just couldn't figure out where they were coming from. And dealing with that every day gets a little bit annoying. Whereas in the 4Runner here, I don't notice any creaks, rattles, or anything like that while driving down the road. My mother-in-law also had a Tacoma for a few years, and she had similar creaks and rattles that I had. So I'm not sure if that's something to do with Tacomas and how they're put together. But 4Runner is much quieter on the road, and it's just nicer to drive every day. Up front is something that I wanted to maintain when getting a new vehicle, and that's going to be the Toyota reliability. This 4-liter V6 and 5-speed automatic transmission are tried and true. I haven't had any issues, and I'm hoping that it shouldn't give me any issues moving forward for hopefully a couple 100,000 miles or more. But that was something that I wanted to maintain from that Tacoma, is the reliability. It'll get me to and from everywhere I need to go with minimal or no issues. Two more little things that I really like about the interior here. One, it's just the simplicity of it. I can use all the dials without taking my eyes off the road. If I have gloves on during the winter, they're still easy to control with gloves on. The steering wheel, not overly complex, pretty self-explanatory. And then something about analog dials, I know there's a little screen in the center there, but having analog dials is nice. One other little is, I know this is meant for coins, but I have a dog and it perfectly fits a roll of poop bags. So that's nice to have there. Two small dislikes that I have about the interior of the 4Runner is, one, I just don't like the location of this gear selector for your high and low 4-wheel drive. It's just a little bit awkward, especially I almost always have a water bottle here. And with the gear selector, you're just kind of doing this weird reach around, and I have bumped into the gear selector on occasion. I wish they had switched the cup holder and gear selector positions but that's just me. And then in the back, if you do sleep inside like I do, there is no interior release for the rear hatch. I know you can wire one, but I wish they would have just put one in as standard. It's a small thing, but it can get annoying at times. So I hope this video helps explain why I traded in my Tacoma for a 4Runner, and I truly believe that the premium that I had to pay for the 4Runner over the sale cost of the Tacoma has been well worth it over the past year and hopefully for years to come. This video isn't meant to bash the Tacoma whatsoever. It was a great vehicle for the time that I had it, over 60,000 miles. I had almost no mechanical issues whatsoever. Just as time went by and my needs changed, I felt that the 4Runner was a better fit for me. And in the past year, I've been happy with that decision. If you have any questions about owning a Tacoma or a 4Runner, let me know down below. Otherwise, thanks for watching.